Welcome back to Perfumery Log. It's a new year. Amazon has finally delivered a new bottle of Perfumer's alcohol to me, and I have some exciting news. I have my first paid gig as a perfumer. One of my friends who I gave away perfume to this Christmas wore it to a Christmas party, and his friend, she fell in love with the smell of Zephyr Cove, and she has offered to purchase a bottle from me. So I am going to blend up a nice 100 milliliter bottle of my Zephyr Cove formula for today, and you guys are going to watch. Okay. So we're going to make this one in the cup. Okay, start with top. How much do you remember? 3 grams. Always tear out your weight first. That's 2.3.0. Good. Drips slower as the number approaches. 5.5. 5.9. 6. Juniper branch. Now, which one is juniper branch? Juniper branch. So people might be wondering what happens when you get a phone call like I had all these volatile top notes. The answer is you pour it off into a bottle and you cap it as soon as you can, so that your top note doesn't fly away, because juniper berry is honestly an extremely volatile note and it wants to diffuse into the air if you let it. And then you just get right back to where you were. Tear the scale again and add 1.5 grams of Douglas fir. Now for the fun part, we will make this thing turn blue. 1.5 grams of yarrow, and the dye in yarrow is called charmulazine. It's the exact same thing that makes the blue in chamomile. This is a very powerful natural dye that will make my juice a beautiful blue color while imposing some very nice floral scent into the product. Now, hyssop. So now that we have had all of our top and middle notes, one of the last middle notes we had is just a little bit of wormwood. Because if I had cedar, I would honestly add cedar in this place, but I don't. So wormwood fills in that thujonic note. Where the sagebrush and Tahoe would go. Okay, now we get down to our base, which is 3.3 grams of white sage. This is probably the single most in-demand small bottle in my collection, honestly. White sage is in a lot of my perfumes. I love the smell of white sage. It is so beautiful. 2.17 and I need 3.3. .33. Good. Cedar. How much cedar? 4.5 grams of cedar. Buy this stuff in the big bottle for a reason. Getting close. Is here. This is a 15% benzoin tincture I made. Got this lovely golden color about it. Hopefully the benzoin will fix it to make it so that some of those volatile top notes stick around a little better. Need 3 grams of vanilla. .4 2.85, 3.0. Good. And then how much ethyl vanilla? .5 gram. .5 gram of ethyl vanilla. least 3/4 of a gram of star anise. Here is the base of my juice. Rather ominous looking thing. Here. Here's the bottle I'll be pouring into. And that turns out to be 24.5 grams of juice. So I've got 24.5 grams of juice that I am honestly going to have to let macerate for the next 2 weeks. Never mind that my being out of the house is the main reason. And when you've measured some stuff into your beaker, do make sure you've dissolved everything before you empty your beaker, or you may find out that you're short of major ingredients later. Come see in about 2 weeks what this looks like when we finally add all of the alcohol back into it when I get home. It is 26.4 grams. See on the next Perfumery log where this goes.